abuzz will face a hell ready to defend itself and win!
Yeah!
Hazbin Hotel's first season has come and gone, leaving the internet abuzz about what could be next for Charlie and her band of lovable misfits. The first season saw the characters through many trials, tribulations, catchy songs, and love-changing moments. Although the main cast of characters are demons, they can't help feeling undeniably human, and the audience hopes they'll all have a shot at redemption before the series ends. With so much riding on the success of Charlie's Hotel, we're using today's video to discuss her success and 5 possible endings she could influence for Hazbin Hotel.
Alistair's shield is working!
Trying to focus, sweetie.
We might actually have a chance!
Love the optimism. Still trying to focus.
Number 1. Charlie's happy ending. As an outgoing and optimistic main character, Charlie's dedication to the Hazbin Hotel comes from her desperation to give everyone a happy ending. She genuinely believes sinners deserve a second chance, and Serpentious proved that souls in hell can have redemption. Charlie's working tirelessly to ensure her newfound family members at the hotel will make it into heaven. Due to her selfless nature throughout the first season, she rarely takes a moment to think of herself, dedicating all her energy to keeping the hotel up and running. These character traits will only strengthen as time goes on, as Charlie is now coming into her own as a leader and political figure in hell. She's already stood up to heaven, led an army, and changed the status quo in hell, all in the name of keeping her loved ones safe. In later seasons, Charlie's role as a leader will grow, including her passion, kindness, and generosity. Charlie constantly gives her all to others, meaning the series finale should ensure she receives her happy ending. It would be cathartic for the audience to witness Charlie having peace of mind after all her hard work. Since she's a devoted princess dedicated to caring for her people, it's unlikely that Charlie will ascend to heaven to live with her friends. However, she can have her happy ending in hell. The end of the series could find the Hazbin Hotel at its peak, allowing Charlie to manage a booming business. She could continue running the hotel with Vaggie. It was clear from the moment the couple interacted in the pilot how much they cared for one another, and in the finale they could continue achieving their dreams as hotel co-managers and wives.
I get you.
Dad, look out!
Number 2. Heaven and Hell Reformed. With such a distinct goal in mind for the series, the finale would have to see Heaven and Hell reformed. However, these drastic changes could only occur if Hazbin Hotel's story has a happy ending, and like Charlie, we should assume the best until proven otherwise. At the end of The Show Must Go On, Lucifer prevents his daughter from becoming discouraged by reminding her that she was the first to change their town in 10,000 years. She had genuinely found the good sinners had to offer, and although they don't know it yet, she also helped one of them arrive in heaven. Hell is already on its way to changing for the better. It's odd to think of hell as something other than a place for eternal torment, but Charlie may turn her kingdom into a pit stop for troubled souls, providing them some place to clear their conscience and atone for their mistakes before they arrive in heaven. It's unlikely every soul can ascend, as some ill tenets and crimes are inexcusable, but Charlie's version of hell can make all the difference for those who lost their way when they were alive. We learn in Welcome to Heaven that heaven isn't perfect. The elder angels like things a certain way and perceive anything that changes their system as a threat. Sarah discredits Charlie's success with the Hazbin Hotel, even though they have probable evidence that a soul can improve and doesn't stop the extermination. However, her fellow seraphim Emily actively calls out how wrong heaven has been, claiming they have no right to destroy human souls. Once Charlie manages to reshape hell in a better image, it's only fair that Emily would do the same for heaven, returning her home to the peaceful and welcoming afterlife it was always meant to be.
How can I bring joy when I now know we are bringing misery to thousands of innocent people?
Number 3. Charlie becomes Queen of Hell. With the help of her father, Charlie manages to take down Adam and rebuild the Hazbin Hotel from the ground up. There's no denying Lucifer's power after witnessing him fight in The Show Must Go On, but that doesn't mean his time as the King of Hell will last forever. At the end of the battle, Lucifer claims that Charlie managed to change their town for the first time in 10,000 years. In a few months, Charlie does something Lucifer hasn't accomplished throughout his entire reign, and he recognizes that. Lucifer's inactive role in hell stems from his opinion on sinners. Before he reconnected with Charlie, he believed that human souls were a lost cause once they entered hell, as they represented humanity's worst choices and behaviors. In Overture, it's explained that Lucifer lost his creative idealism after he fell from heaven, allowing his wife Lilith to become the more prominent ruler in their newfound kingdom. With that in mind, it would likely be effortless for Lucifer to step down to support Charlie's goals. Before the series began, Lilith chose to leave hell for 7 years. Her decision to abandon her throne and its responsibilities remains a mystery, even when she returns to the series at the season finale. However, Lilith's absence likely means she grew weary of her role of queen, and although it seems like she'll return to hell in the second season, it may not take long for Charlie to prove how capable she is as the future Queen of Hell.
Hello? I want to thank everyone for coming, even people who aren't staying here yet.
Number 4. Hazbin's residence redeemed. There's a clear and primary goal in Hazbin Hotel, and the series has already applied some success in The Show Must Go On by allowing Sir Pentious to ascend to heaven. The quick turnaround for building the hotel and saving a soul could be to subvert expectations, and it would be the perfect way to give the audience hope before surprising them with darker twists in future seasons. However, Hazbin Hotel is an optimistic show, allowing its characters to fail, get back up, and see the merit in continuing to fight for themselves. It's shown time and again with each setback Charlie endures. When she fails to convince Adam to stop the exterminations, she finds hope by going over his head to obtain a meeting with the Angelic Council while rebuilding a relationship with her absent father in the process. When she can't prevent the extermination, she allows herself to grieve for a moment before finding a way to protect her friends. And when their home becomes destroyed during the battle, she rolls up her sleeves to help rebuild it from the ground up. There's no shortage of hope in the series, and Charlie and her friends won't stop until their dream comes true. Their steadfast dedication to saving sinners means that everyone will eventually have their chance to enter heaven. So far, no one knows what allows a soul into one afterlife over the other, but we can assume from Sir Pentious that it has to do with allowing selfless acts of love and good intentions to guide your actions. By the time the series finale airs, the hotel's remaining residents will have the same revelations and receive a new home in heaven.
Sorry I wasn't here sooner.
Number 5. We meet the one behind it all. Throughout the series, we learn more about the hierarchies of heaven and hell. There's a social ladder in each society with different ranks associated with power. In hell, Lucifer is the primary ruler and has subgroups of more powerful demons like the 7 deadly sins who follow him and help maintain the lower rings of hell. Some overlords deal in collecting souls to increase their power. They're so significant that they manage to take control of different territories, most notably in the Pride Ring where the sinners live. While hell is easier to understand because we know it started because of Lucifer and Lilith's actions, heaven's positions of power are more complex. So far, the most influential forms of angels we know about are the seraphim and those considered elders. They're who Charlie claims helped create humanity, but we know that there could be a more significant entity pulling the strings. Since Hazbin Hotel takes inspiration from various religions to help create the world and characters, it wouldn't be a surprise if their version of a god appeared in the series finale. Countless modern series have tried their hand at a relatable and new age version of such an all-knowing entity, either by making them an enemy of free will or ignorant of what humans are capable of. However, in Hazbin Hotel's case, their god character could have planned for Charlie to succeed, allowing her some luck to help her overcome her hardships.
I need you to go to her. Convince her to teach us. If she can, we might have a chance.
With just the 7 of us?
Hazbin Hotel certainly wouldn't be the same without Charlie's cheery disposition and the hopefulness she instills in everyone she meets. The first season finishes with an uplifting song, claiming that tomorrow would be a happy day in hell. The protagonists are courageous in the face of adversity, making it seem like the hotel and its residents will succeed before the story ends. It's hard to believe that a series finale could consist of total failures across the board, so as Hazbin Hotel continues, we can also hope that some of these happy outcomes will befall Charlie and her friends.
Princess Morningstar.
Thank you, Seraphim.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
It may be a bit more sadistic than I'd hoped, but he's doing it for me. How come he can have faith in me, but my own father can't?